back to the Daily Grind. Thanks for checking out the channel. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back pickle biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
Holy flying flipping flapjacks, full-time family. What the fuck did we just wake up to? UFC light heavyweight title challenger Volkan Oezdemir has been arrested on a battery charge in Florida, and it's not sounding good. Man, this is what the charges sound like. It sounds like Volkan Oezdemir put a Samaritan in a motherfucking flying armbar and went snap, no tap, ain't no tapping, it's not an option. But let me explain why. Now, I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know if Volkan Oezdemir is being, if this is against a Samaritan, another fighter. I don't know who the fuck Volkan Oezdemir had to do this shit to, or if he did. I mean, he's being arrested on the charge, but let me just read what the fuck is being said, because they make it sound really bad, as they always do with these fucking charges. But with that being said, according to a report from MMAJunkie.com, surging UFC light heavyweight contender Volkan Oezdemir has been charged with aggravated battery causing bodily harm or disability. Oezdemir's arrest occurred in Florida, where he's being held in Broward County Jail pending a bail hearing. At this time, the details about the incident are quite hazy and not much else is known. So with that being said, we don't have all of the details yet, but the state of Florida statute for Oezdemir's charge says a person commits aggravated battery if he intentionally or knowingly causes great bodily harm, permanent disability, or permanent disfigurement. That's the part that sounded the worst to me. Motherfucking, I'm gonna repeat it again because I think I butchered it right there, but the state of Florida statute for Oezdemir's charge says a person commits aggravated battery if he intentionally or knowingly causes great bodily harm, permanent disability, or permanent disfigurement. The first thing that fucking shot to my head was, you know, being a professional MMA fighter, being well, I mean, it could have been anything. It probably wasn't a goddamn armbar. This ain't Ronda Rousey. But with that being, it could have been, he could have fucking, you know, held on to it, put somebody in a submission, broke a bone. He could have just beat the motherfucking head in or something. Who really knows? We don't have all the details, but it's just always awkward when you see a professional fighter get charged with something like this, because in our sport, you know, it's not the, you know, it's not the least brutal sport. I mean, I don't want to say it's the most brutal sport, but we are fucking cage fighting in this sport. We're trying to pass it along as a professional sport. So you don't want your top contenders and your top guys to be getting arrested for domestic violence or assault or battery or any of that shit, you know, when that's their job, because you don't want that shit to translate out to the cage. I mean, usually when this shit happens, it looks bad on MMA, the bigger media websites, the fucking ESPNs, and all the people that usually don't give a fuck about the sport. That's when they peek in and they start, oh look, you the next guy to fight Daniel Cormier. You know, they don't even know Volkan Oezdemir's name. The next guy to fight Daniel Cormier just got arrested on battery, and he intentionally or knowingly caused great bodily harm, permanent disability, or permanent disfigurement. You know what I'm saying? It just looks bad and sounds bad whenever the people who aren't in the sport fucking see shit like this. So with being said, it also sucks because Volkan Oezdemir was able to skip Alexander Gustafsson to fight for the title next. And by skip, I don't mean like it was completely uncalled for. Volkan Oezdemir was definitely streaking, definitely surging. Got two big knockouts, I believe both of them in the first minute, over Misha Cirkunov and Jimmy Manuwa, two top 5 lightweight contenders. So, I mean, Volkan Oezdemir had a lot of potential, and he was coming up on the biggest fight of his life, a UFC title shot. I mean, this is a guy that was talking about retiring a little bit before he got in the UFC. So I don't know, this is crazy to me. We'll stay tuned for more details. With that being said, there's not much really else to say. Volkan Oezdemir, keep your head up. Hey, hashtag free Oezdemir if he's innocent. With that being said, it is what it is. Let the full-time family know what the fuck you time at in the comments. I'm out. I just thought about something. I wonder if Colby Covington just flew home. And that's what, no, Colby Covington, I don't think he's at home yet. But hey, he'd be down there in Florida. Holy smokes. It is what it is. Let the full-time family know what the fuck you time at in the comments. I'm out.
Da 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 da. It's the motherfucking DOG.